I want to speak directly to you briefly because I think it is you, the women, who have had the most diabolical lies told to you. How many of you are sitting here now, about to cross this stage, and are thinking about all the promotions and titles you are going to get in your career? Some of you may go on to lead successful careers in the world, but I would venture to guess that the majority of you are most excited about your marriage and the children you will bring into this world.
As Kansas City Chiefs kicker Harrison Butker continues to face backlash following his controversial commencement speech at Benedictine College on May 11th, in which he quoted Taylor Swift's song lyrics, celebrities and even the NFL are weighing in. Singer Maren Morris took to her Instagram story on May 15th to post a clip of the speech, writing underneath, "I choose the bear," a reference to a popular TikTok debate where women decide if they'd rather be trapped in the woods with a man or a bear. Meanwhile, rapper Flav posted May 14th on X, formerly Twitter, "Sounds like some players need to stay in their lanes and shouldn't be giving commencement speeches." During his speech, the Chiefs kicker had made multiple comments telling people to, quote, stay in their lanes.
Our bishops are not politicians, but shepherds. So instead of fitting in the world by going along to get along, they too need to stay in their lane and lead. I say all of this not from a place of anger, as we get the leaders we deserve. But this does make me reflect on staying in my lane and focusing on my own vocation and how I can be a better father and husband and live in the world, but not be of it.
On May 15th, the NFL issued a statement telling People magazine, Harrison Butker gave a speech in his personal capacity. His views are not those of the NFL as an organization. The NFL is steadfast in our commitment to inclusion, which only makes our league stronger. In his speech, the Kansas City Chiefs kicker spoke out against a range of topics, including abortion, IVF, surrogacy, Pride Month, and President Joe Biden.
While COVID might have played a large role throughout your formative years, it is not unique. Bad policies and poor leadership have negatively impacted major life issues. Things like abortion, IVF, surrogacy, euthanasia, as well as a growing support for degenerate cultural values in media, all stem from the pervasiveness of disorder. Our own nation is led by a man who publicly and proudly proclaims his Catholic faith, but at the same time is delusional enough to make the sign of the cross during a pro-abortion rally. He has been so vocal in his support for the murder of innocent babies that I'm sure to many people, it appears that you can be both Catholic and pro-choice. He is not alone. From the man behind the COVID lockdowns to the people pushing dangerous gender ideologies onto the youth of America, they all have a glaring thing in common. They are Catholic. I am certain the reporters at the AP could not have imagined that their attempt to rebuke and embarrass places and people like those here at Benedictine wouldn't be met with anger, but instead met with excitement and pride. Not the deadly sin sort of pride that has an entire month dedicated to it.
He also directly addressed the women graduating, telling them that they have had, quote, the most diabolical lies told to you.
For the ladies present today, congratulations on an amazing accomplishment. You should be proud of all that you have achieved to this point in your young lives. I want to speak directly to you briefly because I think it is you, the women, who have had the most diabolical lies told to you. How many of you are sitting here now, about to cross this stage, and are thinking about all the promotions and titles you are going to get in your career? Some of you may go on to lead successful careers in the world, but I would venture to guess that the majority of you are most excited about your marriage and the children you will bring into this world. I can tell you that my beautiful wife, Isabel, would be the first to say that her life truly started when she began living her vocation as a wife and as a mother. I'm on this stage today and able to be the man I am because I have a wife who leans into her vocation. Isabel's dream of having a career might not have come true, but if you asked her today if she has any regrets on her decision, she would laugh out loud without hesitation and say, heck no.
At one point, the 28-year-old even referenced Taylor Swift's song Bejeweled and did not acknowledge her by name, instead referred to her as his teammate's girlfriend.
St. Jose Maria Escriva states that priests are ordained to serve and should not yield to temptation to imitate lay people, but to be priests through and through. Tragically, so many priests revolve much of their happiness from the adulation they receive from their parishioners, and in searching for this, they let their guard down and become overly familiar. This undue familiarity will prove to be problematic every time because, as my teammate's girlfriend says, familiarity breeds contempt.
After the speech went viral, many users across social media have also spoken out.
When my husband got drafted to the NFL, people stopped asking me what I did for work. The second he got the phone call to sign with the Los Angeles Chargers was the second I became Isaac Rochelle's wife. Last 7 years, I have worked my off not only to chase my dreams and be successful, but also to make a name for myself so I'm not just somebody's wife. Don't get me wrong, I love my husband, I love being his wife. I am just not an NFL wife. That shouldn't be what my entire life succumbs to. I choose to follow my husband to whatever state football brings him to. I'm packing the bags, I'm not calling the movers, I have social anxiety, but I am willing to go wherever he's going. I am a cleat chaser in that aspect, and I've been chasing his cleats for the past 10 years now. And along the way, I have made it a priority to make sure that I'm following my own dreams as well. My life didn't start when I married my husband. It started when I was born, and I've been working my off every second since. I was in kindergarten trying to whip up my career. I hope that my platform shows that if you are a woman, if you're a girl, honestly, whoever the you are, you can do whatever you want, put your mind to it and work towards it. And last thing, can you imagine sitting at your college graduation after working your ass off for 4 years and someone telling you that none of that really mattered? Because the best thing is going to be a homemaker.